Hey there, all you Pisces listeners out there. Ready for another deep dive?
Hmm.
This one's specially curated just for you.
Oh, this is exciting.
Today, we're going to be exploring plant allies and how they can work with your unique Pisces strengths. And honestly, even some of those challenges that can come with being a Pisces.
I love it. Plants are such powerful allies for, well, anyone, really.
Right. But we're focusing on Pisces today. We're going to be pulling insights from this awesome article called Medicinal Plants for the Pisces, Zodiac Sign Calm, Balance, and Vitality.
Sounds intriguing.
So, dear listener, if you're a Pisces, you're probably deeply sensitive and empathetic. I mean, that's a beautiful thing, but it can also sometimes leave you feeling overwhelmed, maybe a little drained, especially with how fast-paced the world is today.
Yeah, I could see that. Actually, that's a really common experience for a lot of Pisces.
For sure.
And the way I see it, um, it's all tied to Pisces element, water,
Mm.
but not just like any water.
Yeah.
It's mutable water, which makes it kind of like a whole other level. You know what I mean?
Mutable water. I gotta admit, that's a new one for me.
So think of it this way. Mutable signs are all about like adapting, going with the flow.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And then you've got water signs, which are all about emotional depth, intuition.
Uh-huh.
So mutable water, it kind of brings those two together. It makes Pisces like super receptive to all the energies around them.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Explains why Pisces are so intuitive, empathetic. But it also explains why they might be more susceptible to stress, maybe a bit of emotional overload.
Exactly. It's like this beautiful sensitivity that can be both a gift and a challenge.
Yeah.
It's all about finding that balance.
And so how do plants fit into all of this?
Well, certain plants have like these unique energetic properties that can actually help balance those energies out, bring a little bit of, support to a Pisces overall well-being. We call them plant allies because they work with you, not just for you,
Right, yeah.
to help you, kind of thrive.
Oh, I love that. It's like having a friend from the plant world who gets you, gets your needs, and just offers support.
Exactly. It's about like building a relationship with nature, understanding how the energy of each plant can work in harmony with your own energy.
I'm already geeking out over here. So which plant allies are we talking about here? Which ones are super beneficial for Pisces?
The article highlights 4 key plants that are particularly awesome for Pisces. So first up, we have lemon balm.
Yeah.
It's also known as Melissa officinalis, getting all scientific.
Right. Fancy.
It's known for being really calming and having mood-boosting properties, which is perfect for those times when, your sensitivity feels a little too heightened.
Yeah. I've heard that lemon balm can be good for anxiety. How does that even work?
Well, it's got these compounds like rosmarinic acid, and studies show that it can actually interact with your brain chemistry to reduce anxiety and promote relaxation.
Wow.
It's like giving your nervous system a gentle hug.
Oh, I like that. A gentle hug for your nervous system. And how can you actually, enjoy lemon balm?
Oh, tons of ways. You can have it as a tea, make a tincture, or even use it fresh in your cooking.
Oh, very cool. Okay, so speaking of calming the mind, another one of your allies, dear listener, is rose hips. These little guys are packed with vitamin C, all kinds of antioxidants. I always feel like I have more energy after a cup of rosehip tea.
Oh, yeah. Rose hips are like these little powerhouses. But it's not just about the physical energy boost. Rose hips actually support your adrenal glands, which, they're in charge of managing stress.
Hmm.
So basically, by making your adrenals stronger, rose hips help you deal with all the emotional ups and downs that, life throws your way.
That's incredible. It's like having a natural shield for those moments when you're feeling everyone else's energy.
Exactly. You got it. And then for those nights when your mind just won't stop racing, we have passion flower.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of this one. It's supposed to be good for sleep, right?
Oh, yeah. Passion flower is famous for helping you get a good night's sleep. But it's not just about, knocking you out. It helps to calm down that overactive Pisces mind so you can drift off peacefully, wake up feeling nice and refreshed, ready to take on the day.
Nice.
You can find passion flower in teas, tinctures, and, some people even grow their own passion flower vines.
Oh, wow. I could see myself having a passion flower vine. That sounds lovely. So we have lemon balm, rose hips, and passion flower. What's the 4th plant ally for Pisces?
Okay, so our final ally, it's a bit exotic, a little alluring. It's ylang-ylang. It's this beautiful flower that makes an essential oil known for being super soothing and balancing.
Oh, yeah. Ylang ylang essential oil. I've definitely heard of it. But what makes it so special for, Pisces in particular?
Okay, imagine this. You've had a super long day. You're emotionally drained. All you want to do is unwind. So you run a bath, Add a few drops of ylang ylang. Create this sanctuary of calm, reconnect with your inner peace.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It's like a mini spa treatment for your soul.
Okay, sold. Yelling Long is going on my shopping list. So we've got these four amazing plant allies: lemon balm, rose hips, passion flower, and ylang ylang.
Right.
But how can our listener actually use them in their daily life? It's one thing to know what they're good for, but I think we need to get practical.
Totally. You're right. It's all about making these allies accessible, making them part of your everyday routine. So, for example, imagine starting your day with a cup of lemon balm or passion flower tea.
Hmm.
It tastes delicious, and it sets you up for a more, balanced,
Right.
centered day.
Ooh, yeah. That sounds so nice. It's like a little ritual to honor yourself and your well-being. What about for the evening routine?
In the evening, maybe winding down with a soothing cup of rosehip tea could be really nice. Or, if you're someone who loves baths, adding a few drops of ylang ylang to your bath. It creates a truly relaxing and restorative experience.
Perfect for Pisces to de-stress and let go of all the day's emotional stuff, right? But
Mhm.
it's not just about teas and baths, is it? Are there other ways to connect with these plant allies?
Totally, absolutely. For Pisces, who are so connected to their emotions and intuition, gardening can be a super mindful activity.
So you're saying our Pisces listener could actually grow some of these allies themselves?
Exactly. Imagine taking care of a lemon balm plant or watching your rose hips grow.
Uh-huh.
It deepens your connection to the plant, helps you tap into its energy.
I love that idea. It's like bringing a little bit of nature's magic into your home.
Right.
Okay, before we move on, I want to circle back to those common Pisces challenges that we talked about earlier. Things like emotional sensitivity, stress, maybe some difficulty relaxing. How can these plants directly address those things?
So like we talked about, lemon balm and passion flower, they're great for, soothing anxiety and helping you relax. Rose hips, with all that vitamin C and those antioxidants, they're like a little boost of sunshine for your system, helping fight fatigue and just supporting your overall well-being. And then there's ylang ylang, which is all about balancing those emotions, encouraging some deep relaxation.
So it's like a toolkit of natural remedies to help navigate the ups and downs of being a Pisces.
Exactly. It's all about finding what works best for you and bringing those plant allies into your life in a way that feels good. It's fascinating how these plant allies can really become a part of a Pisces life, in such a practical way. But what I find even more interesting is how they can actually help a Pisces tap into their strengths.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't really thought about it that way. How do they do that?
Well, let's take lemon balm, for example. It's not just about calming the mind. It's about creating space for those incredible Pisces insights to come through.
So it's like clearing away the mental clutter so their intuition can shine through.
Yes, exactly. It's like when you're surrounded by nature. You get
Yeah.
those moments of clarity. Lemon balm can help you get to that state of mind more easily. And then there's rose hips. With all those energizing and adrenal supporting properties, they can actually help a Pisces keep up their, compassionate energy.
Hmm. That's a really good point. Pisces are known for being so giving, always ready to lend a listening ear or a helping hand. But that can be, really draining, especially for someone who's so sensitive to other people's emotions.
Exactly. Rose hips are like this little energy boost that helps you keep giving without totally depleting yourself.
Mm.
It helps you keep healthy boundaries while still staying true to that compassionate heart.
I'm starting to see how these plants aren't just about fixing problems. They're about enhancing the qualities that make Pisces so special.
Exactly. Now let's talk about passion flower for a second. It's not just about getting a good night's sleep, although that's, definitely important too. It's about helping Pisces get to that, deep dreamlike state where their creativity and imagination can really flourish.
So it's not just sleep, it's about connecting with that dreamy Pisces essence,
So,
that connection to the subconscious, the world of feelings.
yeah, you got it. Passion flower can help you tap into that creative energy, whether it's through art, music, writing, or just daydreaming and letting your imagination, soar.
I love that. And lastly, there's ylang ylang. It's not just a pretty scent. It actually helps Pisces navigate their emotional depths with more grace and
It's
ease.
true. Ylang Lang is like a gentle guide through the sometimes turbulent waters of a Pisces emotions. It
Mm.
can help with anxiety, lift your mood, you know, create that sense of inner peace. It's like having this little aromatherapy support system for when your feelings get to be a bit much.
Oh, that's a great way to put it. A little aromatherapy support system. I love that. So we talked about these four amazing plant allies, but I'm curious, are there others out there that might benefit a Pisces? This is just like a starting point, right?
Right, absolutely. There are tons of other plants that could resonate with a Pisces energy.
So like where could our listener go to learn more? What advice would you give them for, exploring the world of herbalism and plant allies?
Well, first and foremost, trust your intuition. As a Pisces, you have this natural connection to the energy of nature. So let your feelings guide you. What plants are you drawn to? What scents and colors really resonate with you?
That's true. Pisces often have that like deep inner knowing that guides them. But like beyond intuition, where could a Pisces go to find reliable information about, different plants and their properties and stuff?
Well, there are a bunch of great books and online resources on herbalism, but honestly, even better than that, find a local herbalist or a plant expert in your community. They can give you personalized guidance based on your needs and interests.
It sounds like it can be a really, engaging and enriching experience. It's more than just reading about it in a book, right? It's about connecting with nature on a whole other level.
Yeah, totally. Just pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain plants. Do you feel calm, energized, inspired? These are all clues from your intuition telling you what your body and spirit need.
What I'm hearing is that it's really about forming a relationship with these plants. You're not just like using them.
Exactly. And remember, it's a journey, not a destination.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to experiment and see what works for you. Each person's experience with plant allies is unique, just like every Pisces is unique.
This deep dive has been like eye-opening. It feels like we've uncovered this whole new world of well-being possibilities, especially for Pisces.
It's amazing, right? And we didn't just, touch on physical health. We explored emotional, mental, even spiritual well-being. A pretty holistic approach.
Yeah, and it's all about giving you, the listener, the power to take control of your own well-being. But, I think there's one question we need to answer before we wrap things up. How do we actually make this knowledge like part of our lives, in a way that lasts? It's one thing to get excited about plant allies, but it's another to actually make them like part of our daily routines.
You're so right. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you're first starting out with, herbalism. My advice. Start small. Don't try to do everything at once. Just pick one plant that really calls to you, and find a simple way to fit it into your day.
So like instead of doing so, dear listener, as we wrap up our deep dive today, we'll leave you with this thought. We focused on four plant allies, but this is really just the beginning of your journey. Trust your gut, explore the amazing world of plants, and see how they can support you in living a more balanced, fulfilling life.
That's it. The wisdom of nature is always there waiting, ready to be discovered. Keep your senses open, keep exploring, and most importantly, just trust the journey.
That's a great place to leave it. Until next time, dear listeners, take care and be well.